Yes. Good morning, everybody. Today I'm here to discuss about leadership qualities, management qualities, leader and a manager. What is the difference between a leader and a manager? What are the leadership skills? What are the leadership skills? What are the leadership qualities? And what is the importance of a leader? And what is the importance of a leader? And what makes all the leaders a manager? Exactly, yes, all the leaders are managers, but all the managers are not the leaders. We'll discuss one by one in a very specific manner. So the question was, is a leadership quality everyone should have? Is it like an oxygen to a human being? Remember, leadership, if you think, there are some 4 to 5 major tools of a personality. Major tools of a personality, if you take a chair, there will be 4 legs. In the 4 legs, you think of the personality development system, you think leadership as the one of the pillar of the basement of your personality development system. So leadership qualities are the one of the basic pillar in the basement of the personality development system. So all the leaders are managers, but all the managers are not leaders. We go step by step what exactly these things, and what are the leadership skills, how they differ from the manager. See, it's a very simple thing. Leaders cannot be created. Leaders are not born by instructions. They are either by birth or with they develop, they learn the leadership qualities. Okay, they learn the leadership qualities. Now we have heard of so many people in our school days also. If some our monitor was there and he used to manage those things, and the friends, well, then we used to call it as a leader from the basic level. So we used to call it as a leader. He manages, he solves the problems. He makes sure nothing has happened to any of his friends in the group. Then he is a leader. In basic concept, which was there in our mind during our preschool or school stages. Okay. Now what is important is, all the leaders are good managers, but all the managers are not leaders. We'll discuss step by step what exactly these things are. And leadership quality is one of the basic important pillar in personality development system. According to me, I already told you in my videos also, my main interest is the doctors, junior doctors, undergraduates, postgraduates, and the junior doctors and residents. Leadership qualities should they have? Yes, according to me, all the doctors are leaders, because in a simple clinic, he should manage the nursing staff, pharmacist, and the group D. In a simple clinic, I'm saying. When you go to PHC, primary health center, in a simple primary health center, you need to manage the technician, pharmacist, the group D, and all. So according to me, all the doctors are leaders, and all the doctors should have the qualities of the leader. They should have a leadership qualities. So we'll go step by step, and it's a basic concept. When you go to all the management, they say leadership is one of the important tool in management. Now, what exactly the question asked was, sir, you're written in the book on personality development system about the leader, but I'm not understanding what exactly you're trying to explain. See, I'm mainly worried about the doctors. They should have a subject in the personality development system such that they should know what are the qualities of a leader, how he should be. They should imagine. See, it is rather than imagination, it is reality which is important. Okay, it's rather than imagination, it is reality which is important. Okay, so they should believe in themselves. All the doctors should believe in themselves. They should not get panic of the situation or anything. They should have a problem solving skill. is one of the basic skill in leadership qualities. Okay, so when you go to definition and all, they say leadership. Leader means there are any person who influences or inspires others in with or without any authority. Inspires, you rather say motivate. He will motivate or inspires, whatever you want to say, you can say. So he inspires or motivates. Any person who inspires or motivates or he influences with or without the authority. They say leaders means only the elected legislative members are the leaders. Okay, no. Only elected legislative members of the local bodies are the leaders. No. He can be anyone. He can be a common man itself. Okay. So, leader need not have any authority. He need not have any position. Okay. Leaders are born innate or they themselves develop leadership qualities. Okay. So, just in brief, initially only I just want to explain you what exactly this leadership and all. With a very good beginning, we'll go with the instruction. Okay, just what is a leader? See, L stands for lead. Leadership. L stands for lead by examples. In the leader, what are the 6 main leadership qualities? It's there in the letter itself. LEADER, leader. So with that only we'll go. So leader means lead by examples, lead by experiences. So remember, leader will inspire you, will tell the stories of others and everything. Definitely he himself will be having one of the worst or the bad story of himself. Understood? So he inspires by telling his story. He's a leader. This I have to put one example I have to put. There is one lady by name, one story, very simple story, very useful story, very much motivating. And we always, I in my videos only I told about Hungarian soldier, those shooting competition and all. But I found one of an Indian lady. Her name is Arunima Sinha, something like that. Arunima, you just remember Arunima. She is a state national level volleyball player, sportsman. Just remember it as a story, very much inspirational. I got goosebumps by listening to that story. Okay, so we'll just listen it once. Okay. So Arunima was a national volleyball player at the age of. She started playing volleyball at the age of 6th standard. 6th standard itself, she started playing volleyball national level. Okay, and she is a national level sports volleyball player. She lives in Lucknow and she was traveling to Delhi. Some work she was having. She was struggling for work and all. She was traveling from Lucknow to Delhi. Okay. So in the meanwhile, in the train, she was in the general compartment. In the general compartment, some people, they enter the train. She also don't know who they are, and no one knows who they are. They simply entered. Some 4 to 5 people. They entered the general compartment. She was wearing some gold chain or something. They tried to take the chain, and she refused. Since she is a national level volleyball player from 6th standard itself, and sportsman spirit. I was always speaking about the sportsman spirit in my videos and all. They have very tough people. Sports people are very, very tough people. Okay, they don't give up anything so easily. Okay, they're very tough people and they're very strong people. Okay, and that's what I always speaking about the sportsman spirit. That's why. And if they want to learn some skill, they definitely learn. That's what. Okay, that's what. And they would never give up. They never give up till their last breath. Okay, they try until they succeed. That's what they're trying to say. So that is what called as sportsman spirit. And Arunima, they wanted to take her child. She refused. Suddenly, some 4 to 5 people came. They throw her out of the train. They threw her out of the train. And this has happened in 2011. 2011, April. This has happened. She was a national level volleyball player, Arunima, and she was traveling in the train from Lucknow to Delhi, and she was thrown out of the train in 2011 April. I'm telling you the date also. Very much inspiring. Just to go through the story, I'll tell you. So 2011 April, she was thrown out of the train. Suddenly, when she fell down, okay, she saw that her leg was broken. Okay, her leg was broken. Mind, she is very much conscious, and she is very much conscious in mind. Her hands are all working, but only thing is she has a problem with the legs when she fell down suddenly. It was in the evening. She was crying, bachao, bachao. And suddenly what she did, there are two railway tracks, okay? 2 railway tracks, she fell in the middle. And suddenly she herself lifted herself. There are some small stones in the railway track. So with that she lifted herself. And she was in the middle. Somehow she makes sure that she is safe in the railway track. But somehow her mind was working, even hands are working. She came in the center. And she was screaming, "Bachao, bachao, please help me, help me, help me." Something she was screaming. No one came. And all throughout the night, there was a bleeding from her leg. And there are some injuries on head and also some injuries. Hands are also so many injuries. Even her left leg was almost cut. She can make sure, she can see the foot hanging. And her right leg also, there are so many fractures in the right leg. And she was screaming and all, and she motivated. She's a sportsman. She motivated herself, and she was praying something could happen. So, there were trains traveling all through this one. There were trains traveling. Okay, there were trains traveling on this side, also. Almost, according to herself, there was about 49 trains which were crossed when she was there on the track. By one or the other means, if she lifts her body like this, she is out. Okay, that's what we call it as sportsman spirit, a desire, a strong or a tough personality. And what she did, she was waiting. In early morning by 6 o'clock, some person came and he took the help of all the village people, and they made sure that she was admitted to a local hospital. In the local hospital, there was no anesthetist. There was only one surgeon, one pharmacist, and some people were there. And the surgeon told there is no anesthetist, so we need to amputate your leg such that your pain is relieved and your life will be saved. What we call it as crushing injuries. We call it as, in our doctor field, it is called as crushing injuries. So there will be ischemia, and there can be chances of getting gangrene also, and even infection, septicemia can also happen. And he came, and the doctor himself gave the blood, and the pharmacist gave the blood. Imagine what is the situation. Doctor himself gave the blood, pharmacist gave the blood and they amputated her left below amputation. Below amputation. Knee is the below amputation. Okay, left below amputation they did. She was somehow out of danger. Now there is no risk to her life now, and they have put. There were some fractures in the right leg also. They make that the fractures are. They did a bandage and they sent it to AIMS Hospital, Delhi. Somehow in the AIMS Hospital, everything operation again it was done, and right side leg they put a rod. Left side below knee amputation. Imagine you be in that situation in the railway track for more than 6 to 7 hours, trains traveling, and this mouse coming to her and trying to eat her leg. What a horrible situation this. And she managed, and she was in the AIMS Hospital. She got treated, and they said she is okay now. From now on, you can, and it will heal. Whatever that has operation is done, it will heal. Don't worry about it. And after 1 month, she was discharged. In the newspaper, there was an advertisement for mountaining. How to learn how to climb a mountain. It's all mountaining. Okay, how to climb a mountain. All your IAS officers, IPS officers, they have been trained for this mountaining, how to climb the mountains. Okay, they will be trained. They saw the advertisement. It was a joke from her relative, sister's husband, that see, you don't have a leg and all, you do a mountaining. And she suddenly realized, why can't I do it? And even the person, her sister's husband, he also trusted on her, and he told, yes, you can do it. See, whenever your weaknesses are there, you make them as your lifetime opportunities. That's what I was telling you. Make your weaknesses as your lifetime opportunities. Then only you will succeed. So later what happened, they decided we'll go. They require sponsorship. They went to the specialist in mountaining, and they took her advice, and they took the advice of the mountaining training institution. And after 1 month, after discharging from the hospital, she has directly gone to the expert in mountaining, and she has joined a mountaining training institute. Remember, 1 month she has joined. What she thought, I have an arm strength, upper body strength, through which I can move forward and achieve the success, rather than the leg strength. And she, in the initial days, in the training, when she was doing the training, all the people were laughing at her. You can't do it. It's not possible from your side. You can never do it. Each and every person whom they met regarding the mountaining, except the expert and her parents and relatives, everyone was teasing at her. It's not possible. With the normal legs only, people are not able to climb. With your one leg amputated, how you can? No, it's not possible. Believe me, the doctors, we know the pain of an arm amputated pain, leg pain, we know that. Really, we know that. It's very, very horrible, and you remember, believe me, with the amputated leg and the artificial limb, people will take 4 to 5 years just for learning walking in the amputated leg. It's very much painful, very, very much painful. Really, very much painful. And some people don't use the only amputated leg only, they don't use, because it's very much painful, really very much painful. We the doctors, we know that. In my internship also I have seen amputation surgeries and those things I have seen. I know that. Very painful. Believe me, it's very, very painful. The worst pain ever you can have is the pain of an amputated leg. Initially, she started climbing the mountains. Okay, training, and there were blood coming out of the right leg. Fracture was there, rod was kept, and from that leg there was blood coming out. And this amputated leg, she used to miss her amputated leg. That means the leg used to get turned, okay, and the leg used to get dislocated while climbing. Very much painful, believe me, it's very painful. The amputated leg pain is the worst pain can ever anyone have. It's very worst, really. And she used to walk miles together. She used to walk. And she used to climb. The first thing after discharging from the hospital, what she has done, she is getting training in the mountaining, climbing the mountain. And she want to climb Mount Everest. Mount Everest. She want to climb Mount Everest. Amputated lady, left leg amputated with artificial limb, right leg with the multiple fractures with the rod intact. After discharging from the hospital, she decided, I will climb the mountain. What is the disability she has? She cannot walk. She doesn't have proper limbs. And what ambition she has taken? What goal she has created? Now with the amputated leg, with the multiple fractures in the right leg, I will climb the Mount Everest. Maximum possible goal, maximum possible achievement I can do. And she did her training, everything. And she started climbing. In the initial days, she was the last to reach. After 1 or 2 hours, the normal people reach. She used to reach in the training, I am saying, training, she used to reach the goal. And later, she was the first to reach the goal. And the people who are learning along with her were saying, Madam, what you eat for this much of energy? What are you going to eat? What is your secret? Like this, they used to ask her. But only thing she used to say, tell to them is the inspiration, the desire, the burning desire of achievement of the goal. When she fell out of the train, the people threw her out of the train. The people were talking like that Arunima fell out, herself committed a suicide. Arunima was not having a ticket, so she fell out of the train. Likewise, people started talking, people's mentality, people's thinking. That's again a different thing. We cannot talk everything here. But people mentality and people thinking is different. They're talking that Arunima was not having a ticket, so she jumped out of the general compartment train. Or she wanted to commit suicide, so she jumped out of the train. But she didn't tell anything to anyone. What she told? It's okay. Let's see. She didn't tell anything. She told, let's see. God is there. I will prove myself. One day I will prove myself. And at that time I will speak. And she had a desire. I will achieve the goal. With the handicap, I told you, you make your weaknesses as your lifetime opportunities. Lifetime opportunity to prove yourself. Believe me. And later in she was fully trained. She started her journey in climbing the Mount Everest. What did she do? She started. What is the height of Mount Everest? You all know. So there are some camps will be there. At each level there will be some camps. First camp, second camp, likewise. There will be yellow band, likewise. Okay. So camps will be there. While climbing the Mount Everest, there are some bands and some camps. She started at about third or fourth camp. About the fourth camp, there were people screaming at her. Really, and there were dead bodies of the people, really. Dead bodies of the people, and there are some people screaming at her because their oxygen was gone. She never scared. She never scared a person. What did she do? She told them, I will achieve the success for all the, in the name of all you people, and I will go and tell the story to the people and youth of India such that they get inspired by these stories. And she was determined, she was confident, she was enthusiastic, and she moved on. Moved on. And about she is almost 100 or 200 meters below her goal. There will be helpers along with her. So they told that your oxygen will be over, so don't go. Next time you can do it, come back. And she never stopped. No, I come this far, I'll definitely reach my goal. And she moved on. After about 1 to 1.5 hours, she was on the top of Mount Everest. Believe me. Accident happened for her. The people threw her out of the train in 2011 April, and 2013 May she is on the top of the world Mount Everest. How this is possible? Constant determination, constant effort, positive thinking. No one is handicapped from the body. The people are handicapped from the mind. If they believe in themselves, if they can prove themselves, if they have the capability to improve themselves, if they have the capability of achieving the success, if they have the dream of achieving the success, they will definitely achieve the success. Whatever may be the dream, how bigger is the dream is all about, they will definitely achieve the success. That's not a problem. That's not at all a problem. So, she was on the top of the world, that is Mount Everest, by 2013. Just in 2 years, man. Just 2 years. You believe me, with the amputated leg, the people take years. I am a doctor, I know that, I have seen it. They take years to learn walking with the amputated limb. And they use walkers, they use so what now. So that's what that much higher the pain will be in case of amputated leg. And she lived with it, and she overcome it, and she made her weakness as her lifetime opportunities. And believe me, she is the first lady in the world to reach Mount Everest with the amputated leg, to reach Mount Everest. She is the first lady in the world to reach Mount Everest, to climb Mount Everest in the world. First lady in the world with the disability of amputated leg to climb the Mount Everest. Anurima, her name is Anurima. See, why I'm trying to say these stories means because she is a leader. She is an inspiration. Definitely she is a leader, she is an inspiration. See, after struggling in the railway track for more than 6 to 7 hours, she has a strong and determined mind. Handicap is not from the body, it is from the mind. Oh, the person who is normal, but if he is handicapped from the mind, waste. So that's why Anurima, she, as I think recently I saw her, even our Prime Minister Narendra Modi sir also has felicitated her, and she has written a book also. But very, very much inspirational lady. And even I salute her to the Anurima ma'am. She is the most inspirational lady on the earth today, and I have ever seen. Anurima Sinha ma'am is the most inspiring lady in the world for me I have ever seen. Because we, the doctors, we know that the amputated leg, it's difficult to walk. Difficult, very, very difficult. If they walk, if they walk just 1 kilometer or just 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers with the amputated leg, they will have the pains for weeks together. Even with the painkillers. So it's very difficult. I really salute her, salute you ma'am, and Jai Hind, and Jai Anurima Sinha ma'am. It's a very, very proud moment, ma'am. and I heard also heard she has climbed so many other peaks also in other countries also, and she's planning to climb in Antarctica highest peak also. But very great lady, and it is one of the biggest achievement what the India can ever have. Why I shared this story means it's a very inspiring, and we always spoke about the other people's other things and all, but this is the most inspirational thing I have ever heard. So I want to share this. So okay, now we'll go for the leadership qualities. So leaders should be an examples, lead by examples. They should be examples for the others also. They should be role models for the others also. That's what they're trying to say. That means when you see any of the motivational speaker, any of the motivational videos, any of the speakers, they say they share you with you their stories first. Their stories first. Even I have an inspiring stories also, but I think it's too early to say about me and my stories. But definitely, one day, definitely, I will share my stories also, and to what struggle I have come this far, and I am here with the what struggle I am here, and I'm still working. I'm still trying to inspire people. I will tell you my story also, and leaders should have a goal also. Leaders should have a goal. So L stands for lead by example. E stands for enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. We should be very much enthusiastic. Leader should be very much enthusiastic. So believe me, if the leader is enthusiastic, he can make the people, the group also enthusiastic. That's a very simple concept. Okay, enthusiastic. And the next comes ambitious. You should be ambitious, enthusiastic. You should excitement. Excitement there should be there. When the leader speaks, there should be some excitement, some inspiration. Okay, ambitious. Yes, definitely. Leader should be very much ambitious to achieve goals. Ambitious to achieve goals. And I'm not saying my stories are something. My ambitions, my goals. Yes, I just want to admit my ambitions also. After about down the line, after about 30 years, I want to see myself as the Prime Minister of India. This is my goal. Whether I will achieve it, I don't know. People may think myself as mad also, I don't know. I am in politics? No, I am not in politics. So I have any connection with the politics? No, I don't have any connection. But to change, someone told me to change the system, you have to become either bureaucrats or politician. So I rather say, so there is no, I can become an IAS officer also, because now I am at the age of 33 years. Down the line, after about 30 years, I told 30 years. Down the line, after about 10 years, I want to see myself as an IAS officer. I want to see myself as an IAS. Down the line, about 2 to 3 years or 5 years, I want to see myself as an IAS officer. So clearing UPSC by me is not a problem for me. I can clear it in one attempt. I am saying one attempt. I can clear it. That's not a problem. It's my goal also. But the circumstances and the situations were not allowing me to pass. To attempt for UPSC. But if I clear UPSC, don't doubt about it, because I am basically from hard work. I'm here. Okay, the people who live with me during my school days, during my college days, and the people who live with our home, who are our neighbors, who are seeing me since my college days, school days, they know how how seriously I have read. In 24 hours, I used to read at least 18 to 20 hours just reading. The work what I used to do was reading, just reading, no other work, only reading. And believe me, I am talking in English. They say I am from English medium. No, till 7th standard, I have studied in Kannada medium. Till 7th standard, I have studied in Kannada medium. After 8th, 9th, 10th, I studied in English medium, and even first PU, second PU science, it is English. Up to 7th, I studied in Kannada medium. Remember, a regional language medium till 7th. Okay, I am able to speak this much fluent English is only because of my hard work. Okay, and up to 7th I studied in Kannada medium, and 8th, 9th, 10th and first PU, second PU, those are English. Okay, but still it was difficult for me, but still I was able to manage it. And I used to read, remember in my school days, that 10th, first PUC and second PUC, I used to read minimum 16 to 18 hours per day. Because I come from the Kannada medium, I had to read more. I used to write, believe me, I used to write 5 times. Some of the notes, some of the answers in 8th and 9th, I used to write one times, 2 times likewise. Because such that my handwriting is improved, such that my writing speed is increased. Okay, likewise. So up to 7th, I studied in Kannada medium, that is a regional language medium, and after that, I studied in English medium. It was really initially it was really difficult, but I managed it. And in MBBS also, I have not gone to tuitions anywhere. Directly from the read from the books and learn. In the MBBS also read from the books and learn. I have not used any of the guides. In the PG also read from the books and write. I have not used any guides. Even for the entrance also, I have not used any guides directly. So why I am trying to say these things means, because always we say that system is bad. No, system is not bad. It is system is not bad. We always say that system is not, because the person like me who studied till 7th standard Kannada medium is able to clear science, English medium and MBBS, and is able to do MD, and have seen people who have studied till 10th also Kannada medium. Okay, 10th also regional language, and they have finished. They have taken good ranks in second PUC, and they have taken good ranks even MBBS also. They were toppers. That means definitely I say our system is good. Our educational system is good only. That's why the person like me who has studied till 7th standard Kannada medium is able to clear MBBS, MD, and he is able to speak the English fluently. The person like Mr. Pichai, Sundar Pichai, is the CEO of Google because of our educational system. So, and there are so many. The top company CEOs are from India. That means our educational system is correct. Our system is correct. Only thing is, you need to develop some special skills, some special characters, such that you make the change. See what happens when you are seeing in the camera. You change your vision. You cannot artificially change the whatever. For example, if you are seeing one photo of your favorite star, you cannot change your just delete his mustache, do something to his face, something. No, don't do that. Change your sight of vision. You change like this. Yes, change your sight. The way you see the things, you change. That's it. So system is correct only because the system is correct. Educational system is correct. That's why the famous Sir Sundar Pichai sir is the CEO of the Google, and so many other people are there who are the CEO of so many topmost companies, Microsoft and all. They are there. It's only because our educational system is correct. So it's you who need to develop more skills, more traits, and need to have more knowledge, such that you need to compete among everyone. Okay, so it's you need to give it to the nation. Nation has given you everything. Nation, there is good system, educational system, good teaching system, everything is there. Now you yourself have to give to the nation what exactly the nation wants. You yourself have to give the nation what exactly the nation wants. So now I'm trying to say, you yourself have to give the nation what exactly the nation wants. Now, see, whenever you say, educational system, that's why I'm asking. So, our educational system is correct only. So, you yourself have to achieve more skills. You yourself have to create the goals. So, I already told you. So, my example for me being the example, I'm not saying that I'm not a leader. I am saying that even till 7th I studying Kannada medium, I am able to clear the science and go to with the 95% in the PUC, and MBBS, MD I am able to clear with some reasonable marks, that means everyone can do it. There are so many bigger achievers than me who I don't, that's what I'm trying to say, who have studied till 10th Kannada medium and able to do good in the MBBS. So why I'm trying to say these things means, first I should be an example for the lead by example. Okay, there are other stories also. Mine that I will discuss in later. I think I need to later, at least even once the personality development system book means subject becomes one of the academic subject for the medical students. I will discuss better. I will discuss my stories and my experiences at that time rather than discussing now itself. Okay, so likewise, and you have, so you should be enthusiastic and excitement. Leaders should have should be enthusiastic and they should be very much exciting, and they should be ambitious of their goals. I told you. So someone asked me, what is your goal? See, my goal. See, I'm not saying that I cannot become a I cannot write UPSC and I cannot. No, it is also in my option. I can also clear UPSC in a single attempt. See myself as an IAS officer down the line 5 to 10 years, and after about 30 years, I want to see myself as the Prime Minister of India. I want to see myself as the Prime Minister of India to change the nation. In what way? Whether either is our system is bad? No. I won't say my system is bad or my Indian education system is wrong. I would rather say it's us. We should change our attitude. We should change our skills. We should learn more skills to give a competition to the people surrounding us. Okay. So my goal, my ambition is, I want to see myself as the Prime Minister of India down the line 30 years, and down the line 20 years, I want to see myself as the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Yes, it's my ambition, my goal. I am in politics? No, I am not in politics. Yeah, I have any contact with the politicians? No, I don't have any contact with any of the politicians. Then it's my ambition, yeah, my goal. Down the line 1 year, what do you want to say? I want to say prove to the do a Guinness Book of World Record in the longest speech on marathon of more than 100 hours of speech on personality development system. See the goals, multiple goals. Down the line 1 year, what is your goal? I want to do a Guinness Book of World Record in longest speech on marathon on by speaking about personality development system for more than 100 hours. That's my goal. Down the line 1 year. 5 years, I want to see myself as an IAS officer. 10 years, 20 years, I want to see myself as the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Down the line 30 years, I want to see myself as the Prime Minister of India. It's a goal. See, it's a goal. And you need to direct yourself in that. Okay. If you become an IAS officer, what is the maximum goal you can have? I want to see myself as the Chief Secretary of the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Chief Secretary of the Prime Minister of Karnataka. See, there are two things: bureaucracy and political leader. Okay, there are two things. Why I want to enter into the politics or bureaucracy? To bring some change. I'm not saying our system is wrong or bad. To do some change, to bring some change, which I have understood, which I have experienced. I want to bring it to everyone, such that our educational system is improved. I am not saying it is bad, it is improved. Whatever it is improved. Our society is improved, or the people are improved. That's what I am trying to say. So that is very important rather than anything else. So you should lead by example. You should be enthusiastic, or excitement should be there such that the group will have excitement from you. You should have an ambition or goal. So my ambition, I already told you, I will repeat. Down the line 1 year, I want to do a Guinness Book of World Record in the longest speech marathon on personality development system of speaking more than 100 hours. And down the line 10 years or 5 years, I want to see myself as an IAS officer. Down the line 20 years, I want to see myself as the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Down the line 30 years, I want to see myself as the Prime Minister of India. It's an ambition. Dream big, no problem, no limitations for your dream. Okay, dream big, you direct yourself, you motivate. Okay, so I'm not in politics also. I don't have any contact or relation with any of the political person, but it's my ambition. I want to become, I have a goal like that. Okay, So that's what the goals are. Next comes leader. D stands for determined. You should be determined. This I have to tell. Determination, yes. So determination, what they say, there are some person. For example, you give number. Yeah, his person name is A. He was digging for water. What he did in the early morning, 8 o'clock he started digging. 10 feet he was digging and there was no water. What he did, he changed his mind and started digging on the other side. Again there he tried to dig for about 10 feet. Again there was no water. Again he thought, oh, here also there is no water. So again he changed. Again he started digging. Likewise, he changed 10 spots, 10 to 20 spots he has changed in one day. In the evening there was no water and he wanted water. There was no water, so he was exhausted and he died. There is another person who was also wanted water. He was digging at one place. After about 2 hours, there was 10 feet deep, but there was no water. What he did, he digged in the same place again for 2 hours, again 10 feet, no water. But he was determined. He digged in the same place again for 2 hours, again 30 feet, there was water. So what the person B who was digging on the same place for 3 times was having, he was determined, confident. Okay, so that you should have. That is much needed, much required for you to become a good leader. So leader should have lead by example. He should be enthusiastic, or excitement should be there in the leader, and ambitious. He should have a goal. So I told my goals also, and determined. He is determined. That person B was determined, so he is digged in the same place. But maximum work done by person A only. He digged more than 100 feet. Each place 10 feet. 100 feet here, 10 to 20 minutes, more than 100 to 200 feet he has digged. But this person, he was clever enough. So what we call it as minimum risk, maximum result. Minimum risk, maximum result is this person was doing. Okay, so person B. So that is what is determined. You be determined what you want to do in your life, about your goals, about your achievements. The next thing which comes to your mind is encourage others. Encourage your teammates. Leader is always encouraging. He is encourage his lower staff. He is encourage everyone. He will encourage everyone. That is what is all about. Encouraging others. Next comes encouraging others. The next thing which you have to remember is you should be ready to learn and teach. Leader should be ready to learn and teach. Why you need to learn? See, whatever the world is there, no one is perfect, and no one has learned everything perfectly. No one, I am saying. There will be, so failure is a common thing. You learn by your failures. Failures are there to teach us, and success is there to maintain us. We need to maintain the success. Failure, you learn. Success, you maintain. So I always say that like that. So failures are there to teach you. So success is there to maintain. You need to maintain your success. What they're trying to say now. So leader should be lead by example. Enthusiastic or excitement should be there. Ambitious, he should be ambitious. He should have a goal. And next comes D for determined. He should be determined. And E stands for encourage others. And last but not the least, R stands for ready to learn and teach. He should teach the teammates. Whatever he has learned, he should teach it effectively to the teammates. So that's what they say. It's always about positional effect rather than positional effectiveness. It is personal effectiveness that makes the leader stronger rather than positional effectiveness. What is this personal effectiveness? Now our Mahatma Gandhi was a personal effective person. He's a leader. He was a leader. He was a personal effective person, whereas Rahul Gandhi is a positional effective person. Similarly, Amitabh Bachchan sir is a personally effective person. Personally effective person. Abhishek Bachchan sir is a positional effective person. Positional effective person. You take any celebrity, anyone, his sons. Okay, likewise. I'm just giving an example. You take Sachin Tendulkar sir is a personal effective person, and Sachin Tendulkar sir is a positional effective person. Likewise. Okay. So it is like you become leader with your personal effective characteristics, not by your positional effective characters. Leaders are not made; they are created by themselves. Okay, they say leadership training. No, leaders are either innate or they are created by themselves, not by anyone else. Themselves, they are created by themselves. That's what they are trying to say. We'll discuss all these things later. So this is a very beautiful story. So we'll go. What exactly is leadership and leader? Okay, no problem. So leadership, according to the Peter D. Leasley, is the ability to influence others with or without authority. Is the ability to influence others. All successful endeavors are the result of human effort. Thus, the ability to influence others is a derivation of three things. That means leadership is the ability to influence others. It has three main things. One is interpersonal communication. The second one is conflict management and problem solving. Okay, conflict management and problem solving. Interpersonal effectiveness or communication, conflict management and problem solving. Interpersonal effectiveness or communication, conflict management and problem solving. So interpersonal communication or conflict management. Next is interpersonal communication, interpersonal effectiveness, or next is conflict management, and the third one is problem solving capability, whatever you can say, problem solving capacity or capability. So interpersonal communication, problem solving capacity or capability, and conflict management. So interpersonal effectiveness or communication, conflict management, problem solving capacity or capability. So interpersonal effectiveness is the capability of an individual to do this, influence others, and competently. Leadership is the direct function of three elements of interpersonal effectiveness. So very simple. Interpersonal effectiveness or communication is the capability of an individual to influence or others competently, better than others. Influence or do this better than others. So interpersonal effectiveness or interpersonal communication is the capability of an individual to do this. Interpersonal effectiveness is the capability of an individual to do this competently, better than others. And the leadership is a direct function of three elements of interpersonal effectiveness. So interpersonal effectiveness, how better he can influence others than others and better than others. Okay, so it is a component of three things. One is awareness, ability, and AAC. They call it as AAC. Awareness, ability, and commitment. Awareness, ability, and commitment. Interpersonal effectiveness. Whenever you speak about interpersonal effectiveness, there are three components. It's just like a triangle. Okay, it all are interrelated. So when you go to think about interpersonal, so leadership is the ability to influence others. So main component in the Indian leadership, what they say, interpersonal effectiveness, conflict management, and problem solving ability or capability. So interpersonal effectiveness, how effectively you can do better than others and influence others. Okay, and interpersonal effectiveness is a product of three things, that is awareness, ability, and commitment. How effectively is committed to the task. Okay, awareness, ability, and commitment. Awareness, ability, and commitment is the interpersonal effectiveness. Now awareness is the state of consciousness. Aware, how much is aware? Presence of mind. In other words, we say presence of mind. The state of consciousness, it's the ability to recognize yourself, others, events, and the situation in a real time. So what exactly definition is the ability to identify or recognize yourself, others, events, as well as the situation in a real time. It's the ability to assess the impact of actions on situations and others, and be critically self-reflective. And be critically self-reflective. It is the ability to assess the impact of actions on situations and others, and be critically self-reflective. It is a development process that is a function of experience, communication, self-discovery, and feedback. Experience, communication, self-discovery, and feedback. So what exactly? So I already told you. So leadership, they say it is a product of interpersonal effectiveness, conflict management, and problem solving. Interpersonal effectiveness is a product of awareness, ability, and commitment. Awareness is a state of consciousness, is the ability to recognize yourself, others, events, situation in a real time. It is the ability to assess the impact of actions on situations and others, and be critically self-reflective. You should be self-reflective. You should not say the things on someone else's influence. That's what they're trying to say. Self-reflective. It is a development process that is a function of experience, communication, self-discovery, and feedback. It is a development process. It is a development process that is a function of experience, communication, self-discovery, and feedback. Okay, so this is a development process which is a function of how experienced you are, you learn from your mistakes, communication, how effectively you can communicate, and self-discovery, you discover yourself, and feedback. So very simple, I am trying to say. So leadership is interpersonal effectiveness, problem solving, and conflict management. So interpersonal effectiveness is awareness, ability, and commitment, product of that. And awareness is a state of consciousness where you recognize yourself, others, and events and situation, and even the impact of actions on the situation and others, and critically self-reflective. You should be reflective. It is a development process where depending upon the experience, communication, self-discovery, and feedback. Ability to learn and understand technical issues is the basis of your careers. Ability to learn and understand technical issues is the ability to learn and understand technical issues is the basis of your careers. Ability to lead is a function of influence. Ability to lead is a function of influence. Ability to communicate, ability to resolve conflicts, ability to solve problems and make decisions. What is your ability? So I already awareness, state of consciousness. So recognize yourself, others, and the situations and the actions, and you need to typical actions for your situations and others, and self-reflective. And it is a product of experience, communication, self-discovery, and feedback. Now, ability to learn, understand technical issues on the basis of your careers. Technical issues, learn and understand. First you need to learn, later you need to understand, later you need to implement. Ability to lead is a function of influence. So you should have capable ability to communicate, resolve conflicts, ability to solve problems and make decisions. So what exactly ability to means? Ability is to learn and understand the technical issues is the basis of your careers. So ability to learn and understand the technical issues. That ability you should have. And ability to lead is an influence of ability to communicate, ability to resolve conflicts, ability to solve problems and make decisions. Communicate, resolve conflicts, solve problems and make decisions. As a member of a team, we influence others in a collaborative effort to find better ideas or solve problems. That you have to remember. Ability to learn and understand technical issues is the basis of your career. So what is ability now? Ability to learn and understand technical issues is the basis of your career. Ability to lead is the influence or is the product of ability to communicate, ability to resolve conflicts, ability to solve problems and make decisions. These are the main things which you have to remember. Ability to communicate with the people, that is very important. Ability to resolve the conflicts, yes, that is the second thing. And ability to solve problems and make decisions, that is also very important. As a member of the team, we influence others in a collaborative effort to find better ideas and solve problems. As a member of the team, we influence others in a collaborative effort to find better ideas and solve problems. So now, awareness you have understood. Now, ability to learn and understand is the basis of your career. So, ability to lead is a product of ability to communicate, so ability to solve conflicts, ability to solve problems and make decisions. And as a member of the team, we influence others in a collaborative effort to find better ideas or solve problems. Commitment. For leaders, the one thing that leads to maturity is the fully aware recognition that one's decision make a difference, both positively and negatively, in the lives of others. That any attempt to solve problem might have decided a negative impact on the some while helping the others. In no-win scenario, one must still make a hard decision. Very simple. Commitment. When it goes to commitment, we always see interpersonal effectiveness, we have awareness, ability and commitment. For the leaders, one thing that leads to maturity is the fully aware recognition that one's decision makes a difference, both positively and negatively, in lives of others. One decision makes again positive and negative influence on the other people, and that any attempt to solve problem might have a decided negative impact on some while helping the others. So when you attempt in solving the problem, again it will have a negative impact on others and a positive impact on some people. So in no-win scenario, one must make a hard decision. In no-win scenario, one must make hard decision. So commitment. Again, example, the movie for commitment example is Untouchable. Untouchable movies that you have watched. Moment of truth for eliteness. Jimmy O'Neill asks, "What are you prepared to do?" Ness replies, "Anything I have to do to make this thing right." Neil replies, Neil says, "Everyone knows where the problems are, but no one is willing to do anything. You said you would do anything you had to make it right. Now I am willing to help you. You made the commitment." See what exactly they are trying to say here is, in the movie example Untouchables, the moment of truth for eliteness, Jimmy O'Neill asks, "What you have prepared to do?" Ness replies, "Anything I have to do to make this thing right." Neil says, "Everyone knows where the problems are, but no one is willing to do anything. You said you should do anything you had to make it right. Now I am willing to help you. You made the commitment." So why I am trying to say is commitment, very simple. Example there in the movie of Untouchable, they have described that. See, one commitment you remember for the leaders I am trying to say. So you take one decision, there will be a positive impact for some people and negative impact for some people. Any decision. Okay. And you have to, however hard it is, you need to take a decision. Decision making is very important. That is the first attempt in solving the problem. See, in the no-win scenario you should follow. It is the basic rule of leadership. Or a leader, no-win scenario. You should follow a no-win scenario. What exactly is the no-win scenario? So you need to follow a no-win scenario. So okay, so this is about the leadership. So only few slides I have touched. I think the light is less, so brightness is also much required in doing in better understanding of the video. So only one thing I can say, that is, so leadership is an ability to influence others. Either is authoritative or non-authoritative. That doesn't matter. It can be a lower employee, group D, he can become a leader. That's not a problem. He has an idea and he can become. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And I told you about the 6 basic explanation of leader. Leaders should lead by example. Leader should be enthusiastic and excitement should be there. so that he can bring the excitement in the team, and he should be very much have an ambition or a goal. Okay, my ambition of down the line 1 year, I want to do a Guinness Book of World Record in the longest speech marathon of speaking more than 100 hours about the book on personality development system, which is written by myself, Dr. thipperudraswamy. Down the line 5 years, I want to see myself as an IAS officer. Down the line 20 years, I want to see myself as the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Down the line 30 years, I want to see myself as the Prime Minister of Karnataka. I don't have any political contact. I don't have any. I am not related to any political thing. But it is my ambition, my goal. No problem in having a big dream. You dream big, you will achieve success. There is no limitation for your dream. You dream big. What is there? You dream big, you go accordingly. That's that itself. Okay. So that is about your ambition. Next comes determined. You should be determined. I have to achieve this. You should be determined. Don't change your goals. Okay, you are determined. You should be very much determined. For that, I have told you about the digging story. Okay, digging story. There was some person here who was digging 10 feet on side for the water. He was digging 10 feet on one side. Later, he changed again. He was digging. Likewise, he was digging for about 5 to 10 areas. Total amount of digging he has done about more than 100 feet. But whereas person B, he was digging on the one spot only. He digged 10 feet. There was no water. 20 feet, no water. 30 feet, there was a water. So he was determined, so he achieved the success. That is what his determination is all about. Okay, that you need to remember. Next comes is encourage others. Always leaders will encourage others. That is there. Always leaders will encourage others. They will encourage others and ready to learn and teach. There are some new things in the society happening. Change is a constant thing. You agree it, believe it, okay, and you need to learn it, and you need to teach the change to others also. That is what a very important quality of a leader. So 6 major leadership skills we have discussed, and there are so many attributes of a leader. Everything so much is there. We'll discuss one by one in the next video. But anything interested I want to add? A difference between manager and the leader. That's again will take 1 or 2 hours maximum. This is a very big topic, so it will take some more time. And yes, what exactly you need to know is interpersonal effectiveness. Yes, interpersonal effectiveness we are discussing, and also we'll discuss later tomorrow. We'll discuss what are those things. But this is about the leadership definition. He will influence the others, he motivate or inspires the others. And what is the main, when you simplify the leadership, it is the main component are interpersonal effectiveness, conflict management, and problem solving capability. In the interpersonal effective, what are the major 3 components? They are awareness, ability, and commitment. So it is a triangle of awareness, ability, and commitment. Awareness means he should be aware of, he will be able to recognize himself, others, he will be aware of the situation and all, and himself and the tasks and the actions and the results. Okay, that is awareness. Ability, he should be able to manage the situation, and he should have ability to communicate, ability to solve the problem, ability to take decisions. That is what is ability. And commitment means whenever he is a leader, he has to take decisions. Sometimes you need to take hard decisions. Whatever decision he takes, there are some people who will have a negative impact. There are some people who will have a positive impact. You judge it how much it is possible to help everyone. But the rule followed here is no win scenario. Remember this, no win scenario. So no one wins like that. No win scenario should follow by the leader, such that it make everyone happy. So that is a very important thing. So no win scenario, all the leaders should follow, and that is about commitment. Okay, so that's all. And I was telling about personal effectiveness and positional effectiveness. Positional effectiveness, I am not saying that our Rahul Gandhi sir is not good. He is very good actually. But position, because he is a son of Sonia Gandhi ma'am, and he is having that much a leadership quality. That's what it is. So it is called as positional effectiveness. Personal effectiveness, the Mahatma Gandhi sir, Jawaharlal Nehru sir. That is personal effectiveness. Our Amitabh Bachchan sir is a personal effective person. He is a leader. So Abhishek Bachchan sir is a positional effective person. It's just example I am giving. All are leaders and they have done achievement in their own field, that we need to accept it. But what I am trying to say here is, these are the things which you have to remember. You need to develop personal effectiveness rather than positional effectiveness. That's what I did. I received a mail regarding some place, I don't remember, some Italian place it is. Okay, and he was saying that, sir, is it much position which is more important to become a leader, or the person who is more important to become a leader? I will say it is the personal effectiveness. How personally you are effective. See, technical skills everyone will have. Technical skills, okay, everyone can learn. And people skills, this attitude. As a leader with this 90% of his attitude, a leader can control a team. A manager can control a team. Okay. Again, difference between the leader and the manager we'll discuss in the next video. So this is how, okay, it works. But when you understand the difference between the leader and the manager, you understand it better. It's okay. It's a time, but we'll do it next time. Attributes of a leader, from that it will be continued in the next video. But it is about leadership qualities and the leader. It's a very small thing I have discussed till now, but it's so much is there to discuss about it. Probably tomorrow it may take 4 to 5 hours. It's okay, but this is what is a leader and leadership is all about. We'll discuss about it in the next video. Thank you so much. Jai Ganesh, Jai Sri Ram. So this is myself, Dr. thipperudraswamy. I have written book on personality development system, and this is a trial attempt in doing a Guinness Book of World Record as the longest speech marathon of speaking more than 100 hours about the personality development system book, such that it will I want to know people more about the personality development book. And I have not written this book for to improve my economy or anything. I have spent each and every penny. I have spent it from my pocket. I have not taken any sponsorship, just to educate the people, educate the youth. Remember, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir says, ignited mind of the youth is the biggest strength of the country. And believe me, our India has more than 300 million of the youth strength. More than 300 million of the youth strength India has. That is the power of India. And ignited mind of the youth is the strength. It can bring the change. Okay. So likewise, so we Indians are very proud of having more youths. But again, there are so many problems also. So we need to solve those things. And so that's what I'm trying to say. And definitely, they say that the education system in India is bad. No. If the education system in India was bad, our Sundar Pichai sir won't be the CEO of Google. And so many other people won't be the CEO of the biggest companies, topmost companies in the world. It is our educational system is good. And if the education system was bad, myself, Dr. thipperudraswamy, who studied till 7th in the Kannada medium, was able to clear 10th state syllabus with 88% distinction, and the second PUC with the 95%, and MBBS with the reasonable marks in the first attempt PG. And now giving the speech fluently in English, and educating the people and inspiring the people, motivating the people. See, it's all possible because of our education system. Believe me, there are some countries where the mathematics is banned, really, where mathematics is banned. I think Indonesia, I don't remember exact country, because they don't want the people to learn about the mathematics, the calculation. Such if they learn the calculation mathematics, they will become brilliant. So barter system, what is called as barter system, give something and take something, like a barter system is followed. Okay. See, we live in a state called as Karnataka. I just want to tell, because I am a Kannadiga, I want to tell about Karnataka also. In what is inspiration, what is motivation, the people trying to say Anurima Sinha is the biggest inspiration to whole of the world. So being handicapped with an amputated leg, she is able to climb Mount Everest after an accident of within 2 years, is a big achievement. Likewise, a farmer who created a dynasty called as Hoysala with a guru. A simple soldiers by name Akka and Bukka, with the help of Vidyaranya Guruji, who created a Vijayanagara Samrajya, which is one of the world's richest dynasty in the world, was Vijayanagara Samrajya, which was created by just 2 soldiers, Akka Bukka, with the help of a guru called Vidyaranya. then our education system is correct. Since ancient times, our education system is correct. In the ancient times, the guru used to sacrifice whole his life to improve the education of the person, student. So, with the simple Guru Vidyaranya, a simple soldiers, Akka Bukka created Vijayanagara Samraja, which is one of the richest dynasty in the world. And a simple farmer, with the help of a guru, who created a dynasty called Hoysala. It's possible. So our education system is correct. That's why these things are happening. So we ourselves, we need to learn more skills. We need to acquire more skills. We need to acquire more knowledge depending upon the situation, such that we are in the competition with the rest of the people in the world. There are so many people who has completed. I heard about one lady, she has completed her degree at the age of 11. So it's very fast. World is moving very fast. Change is a constant thing. Only thing is you yourself have to change. You be the change. That's what I'm trying to say. You be the change. And my main intentions are very simple. I want to make personality development system introduce personality development system in training the leadership qualities, communication skills, conflict management skills to the MBBS students. I'm mainly worried about the undergraduate students, postgraduate students, junior doctors, residents, such that they learn these leadership qualities, these things, how to motivate, how to become a good leader, how to motivate the people, how to manage the situation, mainly problem solving problem solving skills. They should learn, and they should be able to manage in the situations like casualties and emergencies, such that they become a good doctor. So it's my intentions. So let's see. Okay, I think probably I have reached more than 30 hours or 30 to 40 hours in of talking in the longest speech marathon. Let's see. I have to talk about 100 hours. There are still have to talk about, there are several topics I need to talk about: motivation, stress, and all. So we'll see how much. And today, since it is a bad light, I'm shutting it off. No problem. So we are able to continue the video tomorrow. So let's see. Okay, my goal to achieve it's a trial attempt to achieve become the longest speech marathon as a Guinness Book of World Record by speaking about personality development system for more than 100 hours in 4 to 5 days. Thank you so much. Jai Ganesh, Jai Shri Ram. Myself, Dr. Thipperudraswamy. I have written book on personality development system, and I want to bring the change. Thank you. Jai Ganesh, Jai Shri Ram.